And so I've flipped these peat pods. All they are is compressed peat, and that's the top. And so I'm going to put them face down right now. And I've got some warm water here. Some people say you use boiling water, and that will kill any of the pests or anything in them. I don't think you can go wrong by putting too hot of water in there, so I'm just going to try to avoid pouring it directly on these guys. But as soon as these guys rise up and get fully kind of hydrated, I will show you how I put the seeds in there. So that's kind of it for now. So this is what these things look like after they puff up, which is, it's pretty awesome. I mean, you start out at that, turn into that. So that's at least 4 inches of peat here. So I think using warm water probably makes them go faster. You can kind of see here, I think I used 3 of these. These are quart size for these 12 that I did, or no, that's 15 that I did. So you just kind of want to go around the edges here. Don't pour directly on top of it, but you can see how fast they puff up with hot water. And like I said, I've heard that hot boiling water kills any pests or gnats or anything that might be hidden in there, but I think these things are pretty clean as they come. So what I did here is I just did one of these pots on the front side, and then I'll flip them over to the back. Do another quart on the back. But you can see how those things are just moving, absorbing that water quickly. Alright, so we'll show you how we seed. Alright, so this is what these 30 peat pods have turned into, and I would definitely recommend having some sort of tray where they can sit in, at least ones that are this tall. I mean, if you're gonna put them in a little tray like this, it's gonna be hard to move in and move outside if you want to put them in the sun and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm mainly focused on my tomatoes here. I'm just gonna kind of open up the top here a little bit and maybe fluff it up like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. And I hope these tomato seeds turn out, but if they don't, I don't see any action in, you know, a few days or so, then we'll just put some different types of seeds in them. So for these right now, I'm going to put, I think, 3. Separate them out a little bit and just cover them lightly, maybe like a 1/4 inch. Would be good. So that is what I'm going to do with probably this entire tray here, just to see what does pop up, if anything. I do not have a heat pad, and I do not have any sort of lighting at night, so I don't have, this is all just going to be natural. See what happens. No artificial grow lights or anything like that. And so I'm going to do all those with 3 seeds of these heirloom tomatoes. And then the second thing that I'm going to get going is my jalapenos, because those usually take a little bit of time to get going. So I've got those in a bowl here, and you've all seen jalapeno seeds. You probably take them out of there because they're too hot, but you can grow them if you save them and do it the right way. So kind of the same thing here. I'm just gonna get them about a 1/4 inch down and peel this back just a little bit. And so I may do an experiment with leaving some of these out just by this window to see how they germinate. And then I also have a heated floor in my bathroom that, with this metal tray, I think might keep the seeds warm and probably germinate a little bit faster, but may dry out. So well, look what we got here. 24 out of 24 of these tomato plants germinated, and almost pretty much every seed that I put in each one germinated too. So what I'm gonna have to do here is select the kind of the one with the strongest stem or the straightest looking, and then I'll snip the other 2 off. But this was unexpected, especially with the way that I kind of dried out the seeds from last year, and I'll probably show how to do that in a video this summer sometime when I finally do have some big purple Cherokee tomatoes. So I really only needed like 6 for my garden, so I guess my friends and neighbors are going to be getting some. And it's been about almost 2 weeks since I planted these, and these started coming up after about a week. My jalapenos are much slower, but I did just notice a couple right there popping up, and there's some in some of these other ones too. So I think they're just much longer germination cycle. But the peat pellets do work. So I'm probably going to get started with, I have a whole nother batch of maybe 25 more pellets in this bag, and I'll probably get started with all of the herbs and other stuff now. But I'm very excited. So thanks for watching. Give me a subscribe if you want to see some more of these in the future. Thanks.